the crunch, the stretch, the pull that has stopped Romans mid-stride for 200 years. Most tourists visit Rome for pasta, but true Romans queue for this: a fried rice ball hiding a secret that turns you into a local. I'm Juan. Today we're going deep on the Suppli al telefono, what it is, how it's made, and why Romans need no other street food. We're in Rome's back streets, where fried food was never considered fancy. It was survival. It was lunch. The first written record of Suppli dates to 1874, but Romans know it's been passed hand to hand long before anyone wrote it down. The word Suppli likely comes from the French surprise, because everyone hides something inside. Romans took the influence and made it their own. In Rome, the frigitoria, the fry shop, is sacred. You pay coins at a window and get something golden back. Suppli is their absolute flagship. If you're thinking, isn't this just arancini? Stop. Sicilians make arancini. Romans make Suppli. Different shape, different filling, totally different soul. Never confuse them. The classic Suppli is oval. The full name? Suppli al telefono. It's named after the stretching cheese that perfectly resembles an old telephone cord. Found in pizzerias and street stalls, it's a quick snack. You eat it standing up at noon with zero agenda. That's the whole point. That's the history. But to truly understand Suppli, you must see what goes inside. Let's break down how this is made, start to finish. The ingredient list is short: risotto rice, tomato, ragu, breadcrumbs, and oil. That's it. 7 simple ingredients. 200 years of absolute perfection. The rice is specific: arborio or carnaroli. It has high starch content, which is exactly what allows the ball to hold its shape. Perfect for making arancini. The rice cooks in a slow-reduced tomato ragu sauce. Ground beef, sofrito, and San Marzano tomatoes. The rice goes right in and absorbs absolutely everything. As it cooks, every single grain gets coated in meat and tomato. By the time it's done, it transforms into something completely different. Here's the step most people skip. The risotto must cool completely. Spread thin and refrigerated for hours. Cold rice binds together. Warm rice crumbles apart. Don't use fresh buffalo mozzarella. It's too wet. Romans use fior di latte, a drier mozzarella that melts without releasing water. That creates the pull. Too much moisture, and the steaming ball explodes in the hot oil. The secret to a perfect Suppli is absolute water control at every stage. Before breading, the balls are dipped in beaten egg. This creates an adhesive layer, holding the breadcrumbs evenly and forming a tight initial seal. Now they are ready to fry. Next, fine dry breadcrumbs. Not panko. Fine crumbs create a thin, tight crust that shatters when bitten without ever overpowering the rice inside. Every one is hand-rolled. Take 80 grams of cooled risotto, flatten it, drop the mozzarella dead center, and wrap it tight. The seal is everything. If oil gets in, cheese leaks out, and you lose the pull. Vendors finish with a firm roll between both palms. The ball is shaped into an oval. This entirely Roman shape naturally accommodates the long mozzarella insert without cracking the exterior. Function defines the form. A busy frigitoria rolls up to 500 Suppli a day, entirely by hand. This relentless individual shaping is why dedicated shops always taste best. I tried rolling one, and failed. My pressure was completely uneven. It took 10 tries just to understand the feel. It's pure, ingrained muscle memory. The raw mozzarella cube goes inside. As the crust forms fast in the oil, the trapped heat slowly melts that cheese into a molten core. The stretch is pure science. Casein proteins elongating under heat. But it's fleeting. You have exactly 30 seconds out of the fryer before the magic cools. You'll find modern variations like truffle or squid ink. But purists argue that only ragu and fior di latte truly count. And honestly, they're right. We've built it. We've sealed it. We've breaded it. Now comes the moment everything either works perfectly or doesn't. The fry. 180 degrees Celsius, not 170, not 190. Too low absorbs oil, too high burns the crust before the cheese melts. 180 degrees Celsius is the exact magic number. Lower it gently at an angle. Never drop it. The moment it touches the hot oil, the transformation begins. You can hear it immediately. In the first 60 seconds, the breadcrumbs harden and the egg sets, locking the crust around the rice. Don't touch it. Let the oil work. At 90 seconds, a gentle, slow roll to the untouched side. You want even golden coverage. Pale patches mean absorbed oil. Every surface needs heat. By 3 minutes, it hits a deep amber gold. When you see that exact color, the mozzarella inside is fully melted. It is officially ready. Pull it onto paper, not a rack. Paper absorbs surface oil fast, preventing the crust from steaming. Within 10 seconds, the final texture is locked. Even before you touch it, the aroma hits. It smells like toasted bread, deep-fried oil, and hours simmered ragu. It's intoxicating. Romans call the inside lava. If you bite immediately, you'll burn your mouth. You have to wait just a minute. Finally, it's wrapped in coarse, food-grade parchment. No plastic. No fancy boxes. Street food meant to be eaten right here, right now. Handed over in parchment, it's hot enough to feel through the paper. It's still hissing. The crust looks perfect, absolutely even gold on every single surface. This is the moment. This is what the history, the ragu, and the exact heat built toward. I hold it with both hands. I pull. A shattering shell, then immediately deep, savory, tomato-forward rice, followed by molten cheese coating everything. There is no gap. The sensations all hit at once. The magic is the contrast. A dry, shattering crunch, soft, steaming risotto, and a molten mozzarella core. 3 perfect textures in a single bite. I've eaten these across Rome. The exact details change, but the soul never does. One perfect cheese pull, and you are completely loyal. Permanently. Want Rome's definitive reference Suppli? Locals point to Suppli Roma in Trastevere. Simple name, legendary product. Always a queue, always completely worth it. To recap, cooled ragu risotto, a fior di latte core, oval sealed, egg washed, and fine crumbed. Fried at 180 degrees for 3 minutes. Pull immediately. That's Rome. Roman street food doesn't beg for attention. It's been here forever. Find it, and that one perfect pull tells you everything about this city. Next time, we move north for a 14th century Milanese street food. 1 core ingredient, 4 components, 0 compromises. Every episode dives deep into 1 street food, 1 city, and 1 authentic story. Subscribe if that's your kind of travel. See you next time.